I just want to welcome you here. It's the oldest civil rights museum in the country.
I've been to a lot of museums in my life, and this one is just very raw.
My experience today was super powerful.
Every time I go here, I feel like it's always something new that kind of stands out.
This exhibit is to help people understand the institution of slavery. Look down on the ground. It's actually a map of the journey.
The rough travel patterns, it's just kind of hard to see.
You see it a lot in books, going to history class, but seeing it molded out of how the slaves had to sit under the boat for, like days or weeks at a time, goes to show how resilient those people had to be.
One of my favorite things was by going through the marches. They had like the Pettus Bridge. That was probably the coolest thing I saw.
We always talk about the sanitation strike. And the reason this is so close to my heart is, like, when I look at this picture right here, this is my grandfather right here. This movement, I'm looking at the Freedom Rider bus down there. I mean, these kids were 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. You what, 8, 9, 20?
21.
You had the guts to get on that bus, and you don't know if you're coming back or not. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I knew they were college students. I didn't know they were 19, 20 years old. But, the courage and bravery they had.
Martin Luther King is such a big figure. When we got to the section of the tour, I just kind of sat there and just listened to his speech.
Going out on the balcony was definitely a very impactful feeling, being in the place that Martin Luther King lost his life, and just to see it and soak it all in.
The biggest takeaway, especially being here in Memphis, is, just seeing Dr. King's impact.
Just how real, it is. You kind of always, read about it and hear about it, but it's different, walking through it.
My one takeaway leaving the museum would just be how powerful people coming together could be.
Just speak their mind and try to figure out how to connect with other human beings.
I think this time really was about just how, recent some of it was. It really wasn't that long ago.
I encourage people to come out to this museum just to learn more about the history.
I think it's important just to reflect on a lot of that history just because it's what paved the way for me to even be in this position.
I think Memphis embodies the privilege of being a person of color in this country. With the Civil Rights Museum being here and the way that Memphis has wrapped their arms around the museum and brought the story to light is tremendous.